Hi guys, this is Michael as always, and I'm just doing a video just after my competition video. Yes, and I'm excited. I can't wait to see who wins. Okay, so why am I doing this one? Well, I'm doing it for this reason here. Yes, what are we doing? Well, as you probably saw when I looked down earlier, there's a slime down there. And that's because I'm making a slime farm. So I said to Ace and Cooper I'd probably do a tutorial on this, but I just want to show you this first, so I can go down there, and if you go down here, there's a little addition here now in the wall here. Look, that wasn't there before. We now go in here, and we can go along. I might just get a minecart doing this. It shouldn't take long. I've got loads of, ever since I've been cleaning out the hello slime. Ever since I've been cleaning out the, oh, there's another one. Ever since I've been, sorry I keep saying this, but you know, I'll get there now. Ever since I've been cleaning out, get gone, get hit, all of you, get hit badly. Oh no. Come, slow down. All right. Calm it. There's no need to get upset. God, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, I've been wanting slime balls for a while because I've been wanting to do that wheat farm and kind of get a bit more automated and that kind of stuff. So I thought I would do a slime farm, and yeah, I'm going to get a rail cart. I just remembered the kind of thing I was talking about. I want to get a rail cart to do that up, which is to match it up because I'm lazy. But it does, but it's nice. It leads to where it needs to lead to, and that leads straight to the surface. So, and this isn't as big as it is. This can get bigger. But first, I'm going to show you how to find the chunks in your world that you can find slimes in, because well, I'm just going to kill them because I can. Because slime chunks make up round about 10% of the chunks of your your world. Same thing, I suppose. But so that basically means that you'll only find slimes appear in 10% of the world. Otherwise, they don't appear. And where they appear, the chunks they appear in are kind of sorted by an algorithm that's done when you create your world. Now, you can find the seeds in single player. In multiplayer, you can't, because you can't see your seed. So it's a lot harder to find it in multiplayer. But on single player like this, you can find the chunks that are slime chunks. Obviously, seeds, don't they? There are slime chunks, and there's only, like I say, there's only 10% of the chunks in your whole world that slimes will spawn in. So there you go. Now, how do we find them? Well, first of all, we need your seed. Well, you can do this. You can do it a couple of different ways. But first, I'm going to do it the way show you the way I did it. So first, you need your seed. Now, your seed is here. As you can see, I've closed in on it. So it's right there, which is 1181797295. That is the seed of this Chillin and Chattin world. If anybody wants to come on it, I suppose you put that in, you might get there. I don't know if it'll make it this one now. I don't know. I haven't tested it. But anyway, that is my seed. Okay. Now, when you've got your seed. Oh, I took a screenshot by mistake. Not that it matters. When it does your seed, now we need to go onto Google. So I'm going to pause a minute while I get the required pages up and show you what I want to show you. Oh, first of all, sorry, before you go, make a note of the coordinates. So in this case, my coordinates are 112, which is X, minus 112, minus, oh no, normal 354 on Z. So it's minus 112 on X, and just normal 354 or positive 354 on Z. Okay, so write them down, and then we'll, in fact I will, because, well, I've got it kind of wrote down already, so I'll use what I've got wrote down here to show you. And I will speak to you in a minute. Okay, so here we are. Now we're on Google, and what we're going to put in here is Minecraft slime finder. Okay, Minecraft slime finder. Press search, and it will come up with this one here, this very top one, Minecraft slime finder. Click on it, and we get this box here. Now, from here, you can actually look through go to your level.dat folder and put that in, and it'll find it for you. Or you can enter your seed in here. So I'm going to enter my seed, which is 1181 797 295. 1181 797 295. Let me make sure I've got that right. Yes, right. So that is now my seed. Now I put my coordinates in here. I can just put it in here and tell it what kind of distance I'm looking for from that point. Okay, so like I can put the coordinates in of the block I'm stood on and say, look round to 20 block radius, 40 block radius, whatever. And so in fact I'll do that one instead. Let's just have a look at that. So X, I've got X as minus 113. And I've got my Z coordinate at 356. And let's say I look at a 50 block radius around me, around where that block is. And you search for slimes, and here. If you look at this one here, I'm zooming in, I've got 3 green. I've got 3 green here as well, but I've got 3 green. Now let's look at the coordinates they're at. They're at 352Z, the start, and they're at minus 96 on the X. So it's 352Z minus 96, and it starts there. And it goes from 352Z to 368Z. Because as you know, chunks are 16 by 16, so that is 16 blocks long from there to there. From point to point, 16 blocks. So it goes down to 368 on Z, and then it goes right along to minus 48 on X. So I need to go from 352 to 368 on Z, and from minus 96 to minus 48 on X. So remember that. The main one for me is there, 352 minus 96. Remember that. Okay, so here we are back in game. So we said minus 96 and 352. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get one block here, and I'm going to put it, I think, oops, here. I think, let me check. There I go. There you go, there you go. So Z is now 352, and X is minus 96. So this very block here is the exact point where those coordinates meet and my slime chunk can begin. And there you go, there's another slime already formed down there. So I'm just going to go down. Sorry slime, but you're going to die. This is an SAS move. Okay, maybe not totally SAS, but close enough. Okay, so that we know it's here. This block here. This is minus 96, 352. And we know we need to go 16 blocks up, because it needs to go from 352 to 368. So if you watch the 352 coordinate, see it's going up, 353. So I go round here and I take it right up. Watch that number, 368. So I've now done the length, the Z coordinate from 352 to 368. Now we also know that the minus 96 needs to go to minus 48. So we need to go that way. So now I haven't done all this because I wanted to show you some how I actually do some mining. So I'm going to have to get TNT and everything going. I've got some, don't worry. I'll have to pause it while I go and get it, but yeah, I've got some. So if you look, we get to minus 66. So we still need another 18 blocks gone yet. So I'm going to pause it, and then I'm going to show you how I do my mining. So I'll speak to you in a second. I'm going to have to split this up into a couple of videos, I think, or we'll have to see, but I think I will. Anyway, let's carry on. First of all, a little bit about the mechanics of slime. So just so you know, because I want to do a thorough job. Firstly, you could really do with a 3-block high area, because the big slimes, the biggest ones, will only spawn in a 3x3 area. Okay, so you need it at least 3 blocks high if you want to get the big ones to spawn. Now they only spawn. If you look at my Y coordinate, let me just get that on. Oh, I want to get on. Y is 33. Now, slimes used to spawn level 16 and below. So they're almost like diamond level before they'd spawn. But now they spawn level 40 and below. So anyway, only level between between this level and level 40, they will spawn. Now, this has a bigger potential to it. What you saw when I showed you how to find your slime chunks, you saw that this coordinate over here, the 352 and minus 96, was where my chunk starts, and it goes over there. But that only speaks for the distance it reaches out. It doesn't speak for its depth. So in other words, I could dig down, say, 4 blocks here, and then just completely tunnel out another layer of this underneath, and then dig 4 more down and tunnel out another layer of this underneath, literally giving me layers of 3 chunks each time where slimes can spawn, because these slimes will now spawn any level, Y, we're talking Y coordinate, any level in this 3 chunk area that I'm tunneling out, the slimes will spawn in it. So I can actually do many layers going right down to bedrock, or really, doing these 3 chunks. That would be a huge amount of slimes, really. Now, slimes, another thing you should know, they spawn 1 in 10, I believe it is, when compared to other mobs. So you probably get, I think, between like 10 of all the rest, then you'll get a slime spawn. So the more caves you clear out around the chunks that are slime chunks, any caves underneath or above or anything, get monsters out of the way. It will actually increase your slime's spawn rate. But at the same time, they don't spawn all the time. They don't spawn as much as the other mobs. And actually, a very good thing about them is that they will spawn in any light level. So you haven't got to worry, which is good, because of course if they had to spawn in dark areas, if I knocked all torches out in here, I'd be having zombies and creepers and everything spawn with me. But because they will spawn in any light level, I can keep this well lit, keeping away the other monsters and making it so only slimes will spawn in this particular room. So there you go. That's your mechanics on slimes.